My reply agent is processing over 50 inbound leads every single day and sending out personalized replies at scale. And I'm going to show you the exact prompt that I use to create this within Claude Code. I'm not just going to explain the theory, I'm actually going to give you the prompt so that you can build it for yourself. And here's what it does. It basically classifies every single reply according to what type of reply it is. It drafts a personalized response, and it even sends the Calendly link whenever appropriate, according to what type of reply it is. If it's an objection, it will just handle the objection, and after somebody's only replying positively, then it will send the Calendly link. So I want to show you exactly how this prompt actually works and why it's so important to know exactly what you want to do before you jump into implementation. A lot of people who are starting with Claude Code, what they're doing wrong is that they'll just say, Claude, I want a reply agent. Can you help me build that? And that's, it's a nice idea, but you need to be a bit more specific. You need to actually think out the steps of every single thing that you want, what needs to happen, what edge cases there are, what requirements there are, and help Claude plan with you. So this is an example of the exact prompt that I used to build the system, where at first we started by asking it, what's the trigger event? So it's going to be a webhook, either from Instantly or from HeyReach. HeyReach is our LinkedIn automation, Instantly is our email automation. And it then receives the webhook and then passes that along. It checks and deduplicates based off of if we've already replied to them. It pre-filters based off of what's in the reply. If it's a out of office or unsubscribe, it won't get processed. It will actually fetch the thread context. So if this is multiple replies, we want everything to be in the context so we're not sounding repetitive. It will look at any data that we have already on the lead so that we can actually personalize it. And then it will classify it for reply type. And it'll return the category and how confident it is in actually sending out this reply. If it's below a certain gate, it will be sent to our manual review channel, where we'll actually look at it manually before sending it out. And then it will draft a qualification score on how good of a fit this lead is. It will draft a reply. And again, according to factors that we set for it, it will either send it out on its own, which will be under 5 minutes. This whole entire process will happen very quickly, and Claude will be able to handle it precisely and accurately and log everything on its own. Or it will send it to us to manually review it so that we can have some quality control as well. And it will do other steps like check for suppression. It will either auto send or be on shadow mode, and it will log everything like I explained. And the benefit of using Claude Code and thinking through the edge cases, the success criteria, and asking it to really dive deep and research this for you is that what will happen is it'll go through a deep planning phase where I've asked it to do this, and then come back with a summary for you on all the things that it's found. And so what I've found is important, and where beginners get lost in Claude Code, is that they immediately try to implement. They try to figure out everything and just dump their ideas. But 80 to 90% of the work nowadays is just in the planning. And so having a well thought out plan, thinking through the implementation before actually starting, is what is actually important nowadays, because Claude Code can execute for you at a very high level. But what is important is to actually be able to think through the steps and articulate that to Claude Code and help it plan with you. And so I'm going to leave this prompt for you guys to use to build your own reply agent. You just need to comment template below, and I'll send that to you. And also, if you want help mapping your actual workflow and building it with Claude Code, I've got 3 accelerator calls this week. So if you're interested in that, I'll also leave the link for that down below. But yeah, please let me know what other topics you'd like me to cover. I'm really enjoying making these videos, and I hope this one was helpful.